Hello friends, Tom Downey here for College Football Now with yet another coaching replacement list. Next man up who's been fired is Kliff Kingsbury. Not much of a surprise here for Tech fans. He was fired on Sunday after much buzz that his time was over with the Red Raiders. He was just 35-39 in 6 years at Texas Tech. He's no doubt a great offensive mind. He'll get an OC job somewhere, either at a high college football program or even at the NFL level. But 35-39 in 6 years at Tech, that's just not going to get the job done for Kliff, so he is out. Now, by the way, with Tech, I know that every fan base wants a big-name coach, but they've won 10 games just once since 1977 under former head coach Mike Leach, who I don't think you're going to see come back either, by the way. So we'll take a look here at 10 potential candidates with some ties heavily to AD Kirby Holcutt as well. Number 10, about Sonny Dykes, the SMU head coach. I don't like this one at all, but I've seen a little bit of buzz here. Remember, when Tech hired Kingsbury, they did have interest in Dykes as well, who went to Cal and got fired even sooner than Kingsbury did. He is just, by the way, in his last 5 years as a coach, a 6-year span in total, 24-37. Yes, his dad was that great Tech head coach from 86 to 99, but I don't think Dykes makes much sense here for Texas Tech, given where they are right now. Number 9, this is a name that I'll put in the dark horse category and one just more to monitor. How about Dino Holgorsen? I remember he coached at Tech from 2000 to 2007, and there's been enough buzz that it makes me go, wait a minute, what's going on here about Holgorsen and his future at West Virginia? I think he's a good coach, but there's been enough buzz that maybe Holgorsen could leave. Maybe West Virginia wants out because Holgorsen doesn't always seem to get along that well with his athletic department. So I would be surprised, but we'll make mention here as well. Now, I'll ask you, which job would you rather have, Tech or West Virginia? I'll be honest, I think you can recruit better at Tech, even though you are going up against a bunch of Texas schools, like A&M, like Texas itself. I think I might prefer the West Virginia job. Either way, both of those programs are not going to be places where you consistently win 10-plus games because they've never really been that. All right, number 8, how about Dino Babbers over at Syracuse? He's been great this year. He's a good scheme fit, coached at Baylor and A&M, by the way. He's a good offensive mind. If a team wants to make a run at Dino, he's not making that much at Syracuse. I think you can lure him away with more money. I think he'd be a great fit in Lubbock. All right, number 7, the old switch from you go from the offensive mind to the defensive one. Dave Aranda, who, by the way, was a GA at Tech in the late 1990s, early 2000s, has yet to be a head coach at the college level, which is kind of strange, but he's making $2.5 million per year at LSU. Would he want to leave that high-paying job to take on a tough task, frankly, at Texas Tech? Maybe, maybe not. I don't know if that's the route that Aranda would go, but he does make sense, and I bet he gets interest from Kirby Holcutt, the AD at Tech. All right, number 6, Mike Norvell has done a good job at Memphis, and he's going to be on the list here for a lot of these I consider mid to lower tier Power 5 jobs. 26-12 in 3 years at Memphis. He's from Texas, by the way, from Irving, but has not coached in the state, which is kind of weird, quite frankly. But he is among the top group of 5 head coaches. If Tech wants a guy with experience at least a Power 5 or a group of 5 job, I think Mike Norvell makes sense. All right, folks, today's show is brought to you by BetDSI, the internet's #1 sportsbook. Head over to chatsports.com/bet and use promo code LIVE120 for a 120% deposit bonus. Put down $50, they're going to give you 60. Put down 100, they're going to give you 120. Put down 500 bones, they're going to give you $600 free to bet with on BetDSI, but you got to use promo code LIVE120 at chatsports.com/bet. All right, into the top 5 here. How about Matt Wells? Now, he doesn't have many ties in the Texas area, but he's done a good job at Utah State. 10-2 this year, 44-34 in 6 years. He is a Utah State alumnus. I've seen some connection here with Matt Wells to the Tech job. I would be a little bit surprised by it, but I think it makes some sense. If Tech wants an experienced, proven guy who's different than their past jobs, you know, the high-powered offensive guys or the retreads like a Tommy Tuberville, I think Matt Wells could make some sense. All right, number 4, Jim Leavitt over at Oregon, the DC there. Here's your tie. He coached athletic director Kirby Holcutt at Kansas State. He was the linebackers coach for Holcutt. He helped turn South Florida into a legit program, but there were player abuse allegations for Tech, and that could be an issue, right? Given the whole Mike Leach scenario, I would be a bit surprised too. The connection gives it some sensibility, but I don't know if Levitt would be the ideal hire given what's happened in the past at Tech, fair or not, by the way. But that's where Levitt checks in at number 4. All right, number 3, Neal Brown. This is one of my favorite young coaches in all of college football, and there's an obvious tie here. He was the OC at Tech from 10 to 12, 2010 to 2012. In his last 3 years at Troy, he's gone 30-8. He's been 4-8, by the way. He was 4-8 in year 1, so 4 years total at Troy. There's plenty of interest in Neal Brown. UNC, Louisville could fire him away. So Neal Brown makes sense for Tech if they can get him, but there will be competition. All right, the top 2 guys I think make the most sense. I think kind of make the most sense by far, frankly, for Tech. How about Seth Littrell? 23-16 at North Texas, is 9-3 this year. Now, that's not the best record overall, but North Texas has not been a good program, and Littrell has helped turn them into a legit contender among the group of 5 programs. Now, he could have interest in the Kansas State job in particular, but don't forget 2 big notes here. Littrell, number 1, coached halfbacks from 05 to 08, and oh, by the way, his OC, a name I'm sure you Tech fans know, it's Graham Harrell. I think that'd be a great hire for Tech. You bring in Graham Harrell and Littrell, I think you're in good shape. That would be a good hire for Tech if they can lure him, and if, by the way, they even want him, because Tech seems to have plenty of options and different targets they could go. And then at number 1, one that's been widely reported already, BRENT Venables. The connection is simple with Kirby Hocutt, right? They played together. They're friends. He is among the top coordinators in all of college football, but has yet to take a head coaching job. Now, why? A couple different reasons. One plausible one, he hasn't found a job that he likes yet. Is that Tech job the one that he truly wants? It's a very different move there for the Big 12. Remember, that's a offense-friendly conference. You bring in a DC, how would BRENT Venables feel? I think he'd be a good hire for Tech if you can lure him away. The connection gives it a chance for Tech, but it's still going to be a tough option there. So your top 10 candidates, at least the way I see it right now. Sonny Dykes there at number 10, would hate that. Dino Holgorsen would be a great hire, but does he actually want to leave West Virginia? If he does, Tech, I think, might make more sense than, say, a Colorado. Number 8, Dino Babbers at Syracuse. Number 7, Dave Aranda, a DC, if they want to go that route. He was a GA at Tech, after all. Mike Norvell, the head coach from Memphis, limited ties, but has done a good job. Same with Matt Wells, number 5 overall. Jim Levitt, and I'll also mention BRENT Venables here as well, heavy ties to the AD Kirby Hocutt. Neal Brown and Seth Littrell both have coached at Tech, and both are among the top up-and-coming power or group of 5 head coaches out there. You can even throw in names like a Scott Satterfield at App State, Eric Morris, if you want to go deep dark horse at Incarnate Word, took them from 1-13 to a playoff team in the FCS and has ties to Tech, or even a Major Applewhite. But let me know, who should Tech hire as its next head coach? Let me know in the comments section. Let me know who you want. Who you think they'll hire? If it's a different name, let me know. Be sure to respond with my thoughts on that. And stay tuned here on Chat Sports throughout the offseason with more college football coaching coverage.